Presents a really unique challenge. What do you notice from them this season?
They like to run the ball. I mean, every time you go against a triple option, it's going to be different than the normal teams that you're going to play. So a big focus for us this week is just the fundamentals, so the technique and having great eyes and a lot of pre-snap communication and recognition. That's going to be huge for us this week against them.
It's still early, but they've been throwing twice as much as last season. Have you noticed then that at least air it out a little bit more? And what challenges that present? I think that was 2 years ago when they won here. The pass game was the problem. So what's the challenge when a team maybe can throw a little bit out of that offense?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to be really disciplined in what your keys are and where your eyes are at, because if not, if you get lazy, then they can take big shots like they have in the past. So we're going to be ready with our game plan, and we look forward to being prepared, even though it's a short week, getting in there, spending extra time and watching what they like to do, but just mainly being disciplined with our eyes and communicating before the snap.
How much more does this one mean conference play, and just want to, obviously that's your goal to win the conference this year, to have that opener, how does that add any extra importance on this one? You could to kind of put the other two behind you because they didn't really count for the conference.
Yeah, I mean, it is big because it is a conference game. I think every game matters. I mean, when you really want to win and compete, every game is going to mean something to you, and especially coming off of last week, I think this one has a lot for us going. Is just our goal is to win the Mountain West Conference Championship, and we have a lot of good teams that we're going to play this year, and so we're all excited to see where we go and how we move on from next week.
How big is winning the Mountain West this year after the last 2 years? I know you were here for 2 years ago, but the last 2 years not even winning your own division. How much is that kind of importance this year to win the division, win the conference?
I think it's a big deal. It's a huge deal. That's always our goal moving forward, is to be able to win our conference, and we do that by winning one game at a time. And so this week, that's our focus, is New Mexico and being 1-0 this week.
I know you guys kind of have routines and stuff like that. So I mean, how different does this week feel? I mean, you guys get back like 5 a.m. on Sunday or whatever it was, and you guys play in whatever it is, 48 hours, however many hours from now.
Yeah. It's definitely a quick turnaround. You don't have much time to let your body be sore or whatever. You just got to get out there, watch film, and be prepared. I mean, they have a quick turnaround as well, so everybody's dealing with it, and it is what it is. I guess we just got to go out there and be ready to play.
Does it feel like it's maybe more difficult in a league like this to be as detail-oriented as you maybe want to be, or how do you cram it all in? Do you stay up later? Do you wake up earlier? Do you have to make an adjustment in those regards?
Yeah, I mean, it's just finding extra time to be in here. I think the coaches have done a really good job throughout the preseason, even is just preparing us for moments like these, with all of our training and different things like that. We know what our game plan is, and as we continue to work towards that throughout this week and continue to pay attention to all the little details, then we'll be ready for Thursday. It is harder, but I mean, it's not unmanageable.
As a player, do you like Thursday night games?
Yeah, I mean, I like games in general, but Thursday, I don't think it's bad playing on Thursdays. I like it.
You've been in that Washington State game really active in terms of getting involved, getting tackles, stuff like that. What has these first 2 games been like for you? Moving in that starting role, it does seem like that you've been able to be in a lot of plays. What has it been like for you?
It's been pretty amazing. I just want to just take it one game at a time, just enjoy the moment and being here in general. There's a lot of people that don't get to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and I want to prepare each week with that mentality that this is a blessing for me and that I get to go out and play a game that I love. So it's been a lot of fun.
How big of an eye-opener